Uh, Jason, how did you do this just that quick? Hey, Jason, how you feeling, buddy? You should be resting up. It's good to see you, man. I've been trying to keep in touch with Goose about how you're doing. We're still praying for you, quite obviously. Oh, boy. I thought I was just going to be by myself. I don't know how to do pre-recorded stuff. You know that. I'm kind of dumb. Let me guess. The reason you're awake is the nurses woke you up, taking blood samples and stuff. Been there. I just realized something. I got more glide baits than I do grenades. Ow. So two of these glide baits, I'm gonna sell together. Fred, good morning, Fred. Well, we're just gonna get started here real quick. I thought I was gonna be alone personally. Um, so the deal is for people that will be watching later. Um, you buy a glide bait, you get a grenade crankbait half off, more than half. Let me start with that, okay? Because normally I'll charge $25 for a grenade crankbait. We're gonna take it down to 20, so it'll be $10, half off. So I don't know what percentage that is. I'm too dumb with math. I just don't want to have to deal with, cents. So, but okay. And these two smaller guys, I will be showing smaller glide baits. I will be selling together. Uh, that's also buy one get one 50% off. And normally they're 25 bucks as well, but we're going to take it down. So total, like if you would buy a set, I don't know, 25, it would be $35. Yes, Ron's a little desperate. That's okay. So, uh, I'll show you some of the baits here. Only two of them have hooks on it, and I'll tell you the reason why. Um, is just in case anybody wants a tied treble hook. If you want a treble hook on here that I hand tie myself, my live streams or whatever, add $5 to the lure. Okay, it's not much. Even if you want two hooks, it's still just going to be $5. What I mean by two hooks, I mean both treble hooks tied. You'll see that on the first grenade. Now, you can pick and choose which glide bait you want and which grenade you want. These are not in the set except for the last two baits I'll show you. Okay. So, ow. By the way, the hooks are really sharp. Awesome. You got to get some of that swelling down. That is awesome. I'm happy to hear that, buddy. That's awesome. And the glide baits that I'm selling with the grenades, all of them are spring bluegill glide baits. And if you don't know what they are, they have phenomenal action, yada, yada, yada. Shut up and show the baits. So here's this one. You see it's color shifting and transparent. And if I can get the light right, camera does not do it justice. But yeah, we got this guy. Okay, that one has hooks on it. And here's an example of one that would be just $5 more. Both hooks are tied. You know, this is a grenade crankbait. Ow. So that's a grenade crankbait. That's hand done eyes by myself. I'm not going to charge extra for that. So I never do. So this is kind of carp-esque, I guess you could say, carpy, whatever. So yeah, now these are not a small crankbait. I have a really big hand. Look how big that is. So yeah, now these things are phenomenal. I use these. Uh, they don't go any further than 4 feet. I mean, I burn these things and they do not lose their action and they stay true. You want to talk about a wide wobble. These things are amazing. I fell in love with them. I blame Patrick Quick from Quick Response Fishing for getting me addicted on them. And so we'll call this, what do we want to call this? I don't have these collar patterns named. We'll just call this one and grenade one. I look back on the video and like, oh, so here's another one. See it shifting? All right. Lots of hand detail on these next two. These are hand done eyes up. Call it Amy. No, there is one here. I probably well, yeah. The other glide bait I should because of all the purple. These eyes are hand done too. And it's not coming through as good as it is. But I don't know. There's that one. See, I posted something on my Facebook. I figured I might as well post something on my YouTube. So I guess you can call this. So that's glide bait 2. Here's grenade 2, which is kind of like a white version of the fire tiger that glows in the dark. There is some spots on top of the white here on the back here that glow purple, purplish blue, and some of these stripes here, not the entire thing, but there is uh, green striping and it makes it glow green. Uh, so, and on the gills it glows blue. If you can see that blue streak right there in the gill, blends in really well. Which I don't know why I put glow in here because it's only going to dive down. You're going to have to fish really dark water for this thing to really the glow to work because it's a shallow dive runner or nighttime. Thank you, Jason. So that's grenade 2. This one kind of hurts, but I'm selling it. And people could see this Friday too, probably. Look at all the hand detail on this one. From the dorsal fin to that fin, the gill, along the back. I mean, the fin itself has 2 different shades of green on it. If you can't tell, that's just from like a dark violet into a dark, like a burnt orange almost. I'm gonna see if I can do it better like this. Yeah, you can see the orange a little bit. There you go. It's better in person. Give me a break. See the belly there? Now, this one's not is transparent too. You can see the underneath the base here. I did put some purple. Whoops, right there on the back side of the bait. You see that different shade of purple popping through. On the front right here, you can see it right here popping out from underneath there. Some chartreuse. That was done by hand. Can you see that on the forehead? The other shade of green there that I put on there. So yeah. So that's glide number 3. I know what this is. Red belly piranha grenade. So that's like a bright version of a red belly piranha. I say bright just because I should have made the back slightly darker, but red belly piranha. But we can still call it grenade 3. All right. So there are the 3 glide baits I'm going to sell with the grenades. Buy one, get one 50% off. The next 2 baits I'm going to show you are going to be, I want to sell as a set. And instead of $50, I'm just going to be selling them for $25, $35. My math ain't right today. So one's realistic and one is not. So we're going to take a look at the non-realistic one first. The one that looks like it's going to burn you. These are different style glide baits. A fire perch. There is blue underneath. Yeah, you can see some of that blue right there underneath that charcoal there. So not a whole lot's poking through, but just enough for it to go. Ooh. And here's the realistic one. I don't know how many people will be interested in this unless you like to fish saltwater, but the bluegill of the ocean, Sergeant Major. Thanks, Jason. I know you would, buddy. You're like me. You would fish almost anything. But yep, we got a Sergeant Major right here. So $35 right here. If you buy one of those other glide baits, it'll be 35 with a grenade. Be $35 also. This is only for a limited time. I'll probably cancel out this deal on Saturday, maybe Sunday. So, all right, I gotta get my butt out there, paint, don't I, Fred? I just don't know what I'm gonna paint today. I got a lot of ash grains. I got one more spook left. So, and I'm sure most of the people are watching are kind of familiar with these. For those of you who are not really, people who are really hung up on noise sometimes. Here is what a grenade sounds like. It's not a real rattle. It's more of a. Yeah, these baits here in my area and in my fisheries where I like to fish, these baits are multi-species. Because I could definitely see a muskie slamming something like this, a pike, and obviously the glide baits. Now the spring bluegills, this is how they sound. They got a knock and a rattle. These things are freaking awesome. I have one right now that no longer has a tail. Gee, I wonder why. Does Ron fish for toothy critters? Yes, he does, and that's what I called it on. They do sell replacement tails. I just forget where. But you want to know what? I still fish the thing without the tail, and it still works. I need to repaint it. Probably. Has a lot of beauty marks on it. So yeah. Just a quick little video and to know what the deal, what I'm giving away while doing a deal. You know, I'll tell you one thing. If nobody buys this thing by the end of May, the Sergeant Major, it's staying with me because I'm going to Ocean City for a day trip. Who knows? I might run into somebody down there. Woo! doubt it, but I should say I'm going to Ocean City. Cross my fingers. Um, since I'm not able to make it out to New Mexico, I'll just drive down there for a day with the girls and the wife and well, the two youngest girls. Boardwalking and fishing and swimming and just having a blast. We might even camp out in the van. Who cares, right? Just to have more time. I'm actually really looking forward to it because my youngest daughter, Destiny, 15 years old, she does a school to work thing. She's in special classes, and they'll take them out in jobs, here and there, once, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. Then they get paid from there, and she is pinching every penny, which is really shocking for a teenager because she wants to save every single penny for the beach. She's going to go broke like that down there. You know the boardwalks, right? Well, at least at beaches and stuff. Ocean City Maryland has a nice boardwalk. She's going to go broke lickety split, which is awesome. I don't care. She's a teenager. She lives here. I don't care. But so anyway, besides the point. So there you go. That's the big deal of the week. And the normal size bass baits, most of them are $10 a pop. So you get above, like the 6-inch range, or the bigger bass baits. Well, these are considered bigger bass baits. Then the price goes up. So, like that's this guy over here. That there's $10. You know, I'm cheaper than Bass Pro for the most part. So I know who's getting this little guy. See, y'all, well, Amy especially, last Friday wanted me to tie a size 10 treble. Well, I practiced. Didn't turn out too bad. But this bait's going to somebody. This one's already spoken for. This little guy. And these little baits, don't knock them. I'm not talking to you too, because I know you won't. Because you never know what you'll catch on a little bait. And not to mention creek fishing. Yeah. So, if you're interested in these baits, in the description, the email, or you hit me up on Facebook. So if you need another look at anything, please feel free to rewind. So trying to remember if I forgot anything. And if you want to tie treble hook, let me know. It's the size of my pinky, Fred. Seriously. It's the size of my pinky. It's little. Like, well, I guess, yeah, some people, yeah, never mind. It all depends on how you fish, what you fish for. Yeah. To some people, this is their normal. So, but, okay. If you want to tie a treble hook, also let me know. So, the hairtail glides go together. Just remember that. So I'll put these away here. except for this one because I showed this one on Friday since it's all done on the live stream. I was like, I gotta grab the brown one, and it's like, wait a minute, that ain't brown. That is so cool. I love them all. So again, hey, still getting ready to get off, buddy. So do I. Well, I try to. I can't say that's what I consistently do. I try to fish for the biggest predator feeding, but there is times where I will just go after, some panfish. I did that out in New Mexico just to see the difference between my panfish, the way my bluegill look up here to versus down there. Talk about cranking up the color to 11. My gosh. Hey, our bluegill and panfish are beautiful down here, up here, but down there it looks like goose painted them almost. It looks like there's space dust storm and stuff. They're like color shifting in my hands, like this is a live animal. What the? It was awesome. So, all right. So that'll do it this morning. I'm gonna get my tushy outside and start painting. What I'm gonna paint, I do not know. So, and I just realized it's only 44 degrees here. I'm in shorts. Oh well. All right. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time out to watch this quick little video. And remember, there's always new hope in Christ.